about the great resignation. This is something that is really real right now. Like, companies are fighting for employees to stay, or they're doing the most to get new hire employees because they're literally losing a lot of people. What is happening? Let us talk about it. And I want to talk to you guys about this today because in my opinion, it is the absolute best time to shift to a new job and get the salary that you want and the vacation package that you want, because companies are willing to fight for you to get a new hire, or they'll be willing to fight for you to stay. So whether or not you like your job, this is just a great time to make some moves, try to get more pay, try to get more vacation, whatever that you want, because it's probably gonna happen if you're that person. All right, because it's probably gonna happen because we are literally in a place where employees are picking and they have the power in the job market. So let's talk about it. This all started with a big event that happened in 2020. We all know what it is, where a lot of people were laid off from their jobs. And following that, because that was in March obviously, in April 4 million people quit their jobs in America. That is the highest record that we have had for 20 years. This is actually a really big deal. This is like a mark in history. Okay, and what happened? A lot of people saw that they can make a lot of money working from home using social media. As you guys can see, this is probably the first time in a lot of years that so many people were made millionaires in 1 year. So a lot of people realized what they were capable of and quit their jobs, but this really hurt companies because they are in need of employees. It's crazy because we're actually at an all-time high of 9.3 million jobs available right now, but people ain't trying to have those jobs. So I feel like this is a perfect opportunity for people who love their jobs, people who want to continue on in their career, to make things happen for themselves and maybe make a lateral shift or negotiate for more salary, negotiate for a better vacation package, whatever you're looking for. This is probably the time to get it. And let me be completely transparent with you guys. In 2020, I also quit my job, but I quit my job more in, I think it was the end of the year, and I actually got another job, and it was so easy for me to negotiate for what I wanted because the company wanted me. You guys, this is the time to do this. Like, negotiate for what you want and you will probably get it, or if not it, if it's not that, you'll probably get really close to it. And if you don't get exactly what you're asking for, you'll probably get closer to it, especially if you're someone who has experience. This is literally the time to find the job that you want and go for it, because you have the experience to speak for it, which means that that experience can speak for you wanting a better paid job. And it's funny because for me, even as I was leaving that company that I left, they told me that they are willing to negotiate for more money so that I could keep working. But for me, I wanted to leave and get something that was more, that allowed me to work more on my personal passions, with my business, with my YouTube channel, everything else that I'm doing. So that's why I chose to leave. But I could have literally sat there and negotiated with them because they did not want me to leave, especially if you have been in the career field for a while, or if you literally just started, you have a year experience or even 6 months experience. If you have experience to speak for, in my opinion, it is a great time to go forth and negotiate to get more money, negotiate to get promoted, whatever you're looking for. You're probably gonna get it, because guys, companies need to keep workers, and the thing is, they want to keep their most valuable players. So if you know you have value and you're not getting paid for it at your company, this is the time to speak up. This is the time to get a new offer and tell them you have a new offer, and then that way you can get a higher offer for your current role if you want to stay there. There's so many strategies and know how to get more money, but this is the time to do it, because you guys, like, companies literally need people. So far there has been 6.7 million new business launching since March of last year, which I'm probably pretty sure that number is like way higher now already. So as you guys can see, a lot of people started new businesses, a lot of people did well with those businesses, and a lot of people were able to quit their businesses because they saw that they can use their expertise for their jobs. And just a quick excerpt here, I'm gonna have a whole video about this, but in my opinion, if you have a W-2, you can literally use what you're learning at your W-2 to create a side income. You can, because like, I don't think we understand how much expertise we really have with everything that we do at our jobs. We can take that knowledge and apply it and create a service for someone, or a quick product, or an info product, or whatever the case may be, to put our knowledge into something and sell it for for money. And this works out really well because if you already have experience, so think about it this way, right? If you are, for example, like I'm a consultant, well I still am. Anyway, I was a consultant for the Big Four, right? And that's a huge sought out job. So what I could do if I wanted is I could make a quick course on how to interview well and you know, shape your resume to get into a Big Four consultant job. Actually, just saying it right now, I should do that. I'm doing a lot, but I should do that. Okay, comment down below if you guys want me to see a video like that. I mean, if you guys would purchase something like that, because that's something, comment down below if you guys would purchase that, because honestly that's something that I actually think a lot of people would like really benefit from, because I get so many DMs even to this day still about, you know, how to navigate consulting, how to get there and all that stuff. So comment down below if you would be interested in a course or something like that that would help you to navigate how to land a job properly at the Big Four. Let me know, because I would actually love to do that for you guys, because it was such a great experience. And yeah, anyway, so just like that, right? Literally, I just had a realization right now making this video. You can literally take the job that you have and help someone else get there for a small fee. Or maybe you do a lot of emails at work and you have really great email etiquette. Like whatever it is, you can turn it into an info product and sell it for a small fee. You guys, it's not hard to have a side hustle. And I also link my video down below of where I talked about why you need to use this one tax loophole that's going to allow you to save a lot of money on your taxes on your W-2 job. But back to the subject, which is, this is the great time to go ahead and negotiate and get a better paying role, or use your expertise to make more money at your job. Okay, if you are currently in your role, maybe you worked there for like 3 years or even a year, and you know that you're doing well, but you know you could be making more money, just try it. Literally go on LinkedIn and turn on your availability for recruiters and see just who reaches out to you, right? And make sure that you're going into these recruiter calls with confidence, because you already have a job, right? And you're just seeing what you can get. And trust me, you will be surprised what kind of offers people are going to make you. And then you can take that and bring it back to your employer if you're really happy at your job and say, hey, like, either pay me more or I'm gonna be out of here. Okay, because trust me, those employers would have no problem doing it to you if they were laying you off. So make sure you're getting paid what you're worth, okay? And either leave your job or stay at your job and get paid more money. I also think this is a great time to start a business, because you guys know I'm a business and wealth coach, and I talked to you guys about how to maximize your wealth with a little bit of style, okay? But I think it's so important to maximize wealth. So even if you're gonna stay at your job, what are some things that you can do on the side to help you lower your tax bill, to help you increase your income and increase your retirement possibilities, right? So I talk about that, and I actually have a course called the Launch My Biz course, where you can literally launch a business step by step online and make profit. So I'll have that down below for you, and I might have a discount code in there for you guys, so go ahead and check out the link down below and check it out, because I love you guys on YouTube. So I also have a resource that will also help you to lower your tax bill, because honestly, as we're getting paid more because honestly, as you're getting your salary increase, you are also raising your tax bracket. This is why I'm so adamant about people starting business, because that's so great. Something to remember though is that as you're raising your salary, you're also raising your tax bracket. And this is why they say that the middle class loses and they pay for everything, because even if you are a very, very high salaried person and are paid like $500,000 a year or something like that, you have a very high tax bracket, which means you're not taking all of that home. However, if you have a side hustle, you can use some of that income for your business and are able to now expense those expenses and get the money back at the end of the year that you have paid for your taxes throughout the year, so that it kind of evens out your tax bracket. So that is a huge tax strategy to use. So I will link that video down below. I talked about the one tax loophole that everybody should know about, that people are currently using right now, but we just don't know people are using it. That's how come people like Amazon can pay $0 in taxes legally, because they're using this one tax loophole. So go ahead and check that video out, and I highly recommend you guys to grab the resource down below that will help you to lower your tax bill forever and maximize your wealth even now. Okay, see you guys later. Bye.